Hey, what's up guys, it's Ronaldo here. So this video is going to focus on Newsroom Africa's anchor Aldrin Sampear, who has something's not right here. Let's set the mood. There we go. Let's try this. Okay. Newsroom Africa anchor and former Power 98.7 FM broadcaster Aldrin Sampear finally responded late Thursday night following an alleged road rage incident earlier in the day. The purported victim, a 20-year-old woman, laid charges of assault against the presenter. However, Sampear alleged that the video she made of the incident was edited. "I can confirm that I was involved in a minor accident this afternoon," he said. He continues, "It happened after a driver tried to cut in front of me when the taxi ahead of them stopped. There was an exchange of words from both parties when we were stationary. I'm horrified to see an edited version of the video because I actually went to my car to go and fetch my phone and license to share with the driver. At no point did I assault the driver. We have exchanged details. I've reported the matter to the police and my legal team will deal with this factually and honestly," Sampear continued. Yeah, I can't do that, sorry. Alright, so in a nutshell, he is saying that there was no assault and that it was all dealt with cordially. But then the video came out.
Huh?
I mean, why are you
Why
hitting
did you
me?
do what you did?
Why are you hitting
Why
me?
did you do
Stop.
what you did?
You
Why
did
did you
it.
do what you did?
You did it.
Why did you give me the middle
Look
finger?
at
What
my-
was the middle finger?
That is assault right there, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go back.
What was the middle finger? Middle
There's
finger.
assault.
Hitting me.
What was the middle? Where did
Stop
I hit you?
hitting me.
Where
Why
I
are you
hit
hurting me?
Where did you? Why
Stop.
did you give me that middle finger?
I'm gonna call
Why
the
did you give
police.
me
I'm gonna call the
Call the
police.
police, whatever you
Stop.
want. Why did
Why
you
are
give me
you
that middle
hitting me?
finger? Huh?
Why are you hitting
mad?
me? Why are you hitting
Huh?
me?
Are you mad?
You're hitting to me. Look. Look at this. Look.
You can see that is him driving into her to probably teach her a lesson. And if you look at the way the car just swerved in front of her, you can clearly see that he tried to put her under pressure. Because if you look at the car and the way that look at that, he cut in front of her because of his road rage. But let's just go back and see in actual fact how he assaulted her, because it's quite clear that he did it. So here we go.
Do what you did.
You did it.
Why did you give me the middle
Look
finger?
at
What
my-
was the middle
There we
finger?
go. He pushed her. Unacceptable. That is assault through and through. So, ladies and gentlemen, Aldrin Sampear, the one that is very vocal and always has negative things to say about people, like myself, like Kali Kriel, like Ernst Roots, like AfriForum, like Solidariteit, like the DA, various different political parties. He always acts like he is the judge, the jury, and the executioner. I remember that during my tirade of things that happened to me, he also was very vocal in how could a video be edited? How could this and that be done? And here he is exactly proclaiming the same thing. So I find it a little bit hypocritical for him to now play the same game, even though mine was true. But yet in the video you can clearly see that he did assault that lady. So it goes on. Sampear said there's some truth to the story. When contacted by the citizen, Sampear denied that he assaulted Augusto, but admitted that there was some truth to other aspects of the incident. He blatantly lied because you can see on the video that he actually pushed her and tried to slap the camera out of her hand. He then asked the citizen to call back. On the second call, Sampear asked for further questions in writing. At the time of publishing, Sampear had not responded to the questions. The story will be updated once he responds. I'm assuming that happened because he realized that there's a video and it's doing the rounds. 5 years ago, Sampear admitted in the media that he had assaulted women before. He chalked it up to being provoked at the time, but claimed he had since outgrown that behavior. Apparently not. Let's go to this article. So Aldrin is spelled wrong, so it's actually Aldrin, further revealed that he had also physically abused two of his former partners. The host explains why he abused his first victim, a former girlfriend named Valentine, while he was in his teens. Valentine really pissed me off that day, he says. explaining that he beat up another girlfriend at a later stage. He says the incident took place because he felt like she disrespected him. You see a pattern that's going on over here? So he beat up and assaulted previous girlfriends because he felt disrespected. And in this road rage incident, what happened was this lady showed him the middle finger. Because what actually happened, from what she said, is she was driving in a lane, the taxi suddenly stopped and she swerved out into a different lane to avoid hitting the taxi. Aldrin was in that lane and nearly drove into the back of her. And instead of seeing what actually happened and she was doing it to avoid an accident, he then lost his mind, started hooting at her, and I'm assuming this is where she threw the middle finger. Because she was like, I tried to avoid an accident. And then as you can see from the video, he cut her off, he actually hit her with his tire, as you could see from the marks on the rear end of her car. And then he cut in front of her, and then he accosted her, and then eventually assaulted her, as you can see on the video. So I would love for Newsroom Africa to come out with a statement, because clearly Aldrin Sampear has got a temperament issue, and he also has an issue with women that stand up against him. So this is quite controversial, considering that he's got a past. And now, once she said, no, I've grown up, I don't do those things anymore. Here we are in 2025, and he just did the exact same thing to a random stranger that stood up to him. And I'm not sure if he's got this egotistical thing where if a woman speaks out against him, then he feels emboldened to do what he wants to do. It is shameful, it is shameless, and it is belittling and insulting to the people that follow the news to have to listen to Aldrin Sampear tell them what the news is when he has this history that he has with women, especially in a country where femicide is a massive issue and where sexual assault and gender-based violent assault happens every few seconds in South Africa. So I think, considering his past, I'm not sure how he even made it onto radio and TV, and yet clearly he's continuing with that behavior. So I don't foresee that he would remain in that position, considering what has transpired here. But hey, once again, it's always the ones that are critical of others and the ones that are so vocal, especially when they have a platform like Newsroom Africa, to belittle and insult other people, that they always have the biggest skeletons in their own closet. So Aldrin Sampear, you deserve every single thing that is coming your way. And the reason I say that is because you were never ever fair in your assessments when you had to report on people, and you never left anything open for interpretation. You always gave your opinion, and it's so nice for me to be able to return the favor to you after what you said about me. But besides that, there's video evidence of you assaulting this lady, and then you admitting previously that you assaulted your previous girlfriends. Newsroom Africa, get rid of this piece of shit individual that lays hands on women. It is completely unacceptable. And the fact that you want to promote individuals that have got pasts like this and is continuing to do these things in the present. What next? At what point will you eventually fire him? Does it need something more severe? Let's see. And that's pretty much all I got to say. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please be sure to smash that like button. Please be sure to subscribe. Please be sure to share this video far and wide and let the entire world see who Aldrin Sampear is. And lastly, if you enjoy my content and you would like to support this channel, you can do so by becoming a member. You can click the join button below. And that's pretty much all I got to say. Kry vir jou, Aldrin Sampear. Till later, cheers and peace out.
You don't even know me, but every time you see me, you say, I wear my massacre. You don't even know me, but every time you see me, you say, I wear my massacre. I wear my massacre. You don't even know me, but But every time you see me, you say, "Oh, my massacre."